Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We is about to talk Divorce in the Black by Tyler Perry. Now, if you haven't seen it, y'all need to go see it for yourself. I know y'all been seeing mixed reviews in the media. I know I have too. I've been seeing this movie, but I've been doing a lot, so I'm just now having a minute to catch up with y'all or whatever. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna try to stick to my notes, but y'all know how this go. I may or may not stray from the path, but we gonna come to it in its entirety, okay? Now, why did the drummer have to start off at a funeral? When we trying to lay somebody to rest, and he couldn't have said what he needed to say over dinner beforehand. He had to say it there in the church in front of his congregation to convey your personal feelings behind a family that's grieving. It's just, to me, I thought that was very out of pocket. You should have kept it professional, and if you were unable to do so, then you should have passed on the job. If you didn't approve of their lifestyle because you knew exactly what their lifestyle was, given the fact that your daughter, Ava, I think her name was in the movie, but Megan, given the fact that Megan, Ava, or whatever, was with him for what, 15 years? 15 years, I think it was. Like, you knew exactly what kind of family that was. They was better off having a balloon release at the neighborhood park with them rest in peace shirts, barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was better off doing that. And he was spilling all of the family's tea, and I'm pretty sure it was information that a lot of people in that congregation didn't even know. That scene was absolutely disgusting. Her stripping down, taking the body out the casket. I probably would have thrown up. If I was there and something like that was to happen in real life, which I don't think anything like that would happen in real life, but let's just say if it did, I would probably throw up. And then can you imagine how that body must feel? Like, it's probably cold. It's probably, like, I don't know, flimsy, like a cracker. Like, I feel as though wrong move, you'll hear, and it'll just make me throw up even more so. And now I soiled myself and the dead person. Like, you couldn't have FedExed that back. You couldn't have taken the body. First of all, you couldn't have left well-dressed, like still in your dress or whatever. And how you was able to fit the mama clothes, I don't know. Maybe that was a donation from the church. That's neither here nor there. But you couldn't have went home in the dress. You couldn't have took him home in the casket and then just FedEx the casket and the dress back once you got home. And y'all know I wear glasses, so did I see correctly that it was other graves buried in front of the trailer park? Did it not look like they was buried on top of the ground and not below the ground? Or am I tripping? You know, I didn't go back to rewind it. I'm just saying. When the husband was crying and asking, why are you with me? I am no good and so on. I have been in that position a lot, and I had to learn every time it's because they knew things I didn't. Meaning, I may have been sleeping in his arms, but he was probably scrolling on his phone, DMing bitches, you know. You probably live with me, but you got a bitch at work who's bringing you lunch and sucking your dick in the bathroom, you know, that type of shit. So I had to learn the hard way. If a man say, why are you with me? I'm no good for you, to believe him. To believe him. Man, I was Ava in my first marriage. Do you hear me? Like, a lot of things she endured, I did too. I mean, wow. It was so many similarities in this movie. When they was at the restaurant, I was starting to think that Tyler Perry was reading my journals, because it reminded me of such a bad double date that me and my partner was on. I wasn't the bad double date. They were. And Oh my God, trust me, they was the Ava in Dallas, and it was very much embarrassing. Like, OMG. When he said black women ain't shit, that would have been my moment in the queue that the date was over. We would have needed the check. And honestly, forget the check. I would have left cash for the drinks, a heavy ass tip, and I would have been taking my husband's hand, and we would have been walking out. I no longer hear you. I no longer see you. You are the restaurant's problem. I would have made a straight beeline to valet, and I would have left. Ava, I get that, you know, a man can play on a woman's insecurities or whatever. That's one of the ways that they hold them captive in an abusive relationship. But do you really think men don't want no 40-year-old puss? Do you not see these young millionaires having sex and having babies with 40-year-old puss? That's when we in our sexual prime, boo. I'm knocking on 40's door, and I can already feel my temperature's rising. You know, so I'm just saying he might not be able to keep up with his ex, you know, ED, erectile dysfunction. He might not be able to keep up. He might need a little pill. He might not be able to go big to big like that. The way them young women that's 23, 25 can. He might not be able to, but baby, trust me. I know many men who prefer older women. Okay? Only a 20-year-old would be able to keep up with you. I'm surprised you went with old boy, but old boy was fine, so I can understand why you went with old boy. But baby, Dallas only told you that because he know his penis was flaccid. It was getting flaccid. It's hard for him to get hard. It's hard for him to keep a hard on. So Dallas is trying to keep you there, okay, please. As you can see, when you finally did get that ping, baby, it's men out here that will deliver. Every man want to think they're the best in bed, but it's men out there that will really deliver. Just saying. Anyways, seeing it on paper, like sis said, is gutting. Like, it's painful. You start reliving those things in present time as hell. It makes you look at yourself. Now, I didn't like the fact that your mom read your personal business. That was your personal business. That was out of line. But the video that your father played for you going over your life, that almost made me cry. That was, man, it's really nothing like seeing it. I'm telling you, it is nothing like seeing it. You see how a person can glow up in a week once they release their dead weight, once they let that go. That happens to so many women. That happened to me. It seemed like as soon as I broke up or let men go, man, I got a better job. Like, I started making more money. Like, what? Baby, glowed up. Baby, that is understatement. I see that Dallas has everyone in his head and can be easily influenced. And why you mad, Dallas? You asked for the divorce. You asked for the divorce, Dallas. Why are you mad? And then you mad because what? She signed the paper. She gave you what you asked for. See, again, y'all, this remind me of my first marriage. That's going to be another conversation for another day. Why are you mad? You did all of this stuff, and you mad? The audacity, I promise you. Then for him to be in the kitchen eating cereal, like shit's sweet. I mean, it got real in the kitchen, and I know Benji was scared seeing Ava like that, but do you realize how pissed off a woman have to be to carry a man down a flight of stairs to his car that's probably more than half her body weight and slam the window out? Do you know how pissed off sis gotta be? I got that pissed off before. I did. See, I'm not telling y'all no more of my business. This is about divorce in the black. When the daddy pulled up with the guns, changed the locks, put the cameras up. I mean, the daddy was ready, baby. He was ready by any means necessary. And then for him to put his hands on the mama in a grocery store, like, this man had no couth. And then Sally Mae right there on the bread aisle just watching. Didn't do nothing. Didn't try to call 911. Didn't try to go on the other way. Didn't try to hit him with a bag of Funyuns. Just nothing. Nothing, sis. I mean, that's what we can expect, of course. And then, of course, y'all already know at the end of the movie, you know, Ava gets her revenge on Dallas. But my question is, who was sending Dallas those pictures? See, Tyler, you always be having these loose ends. Who sent the damn pictures to Dallas? Because even at the party that they had once Ava got divorced at the best friend house, shout out to the best friend, at the best friend house, who the op that's sending pictures to Dallas? Because I know it ain't the husband. The husband was outside talking to you, Dallas. So who's sending you pictures? Because whoever sending you pictures need to go. Whoever need to send you pictures is not serving me in my best interest. I don't care if you is already dead. Whoever did that is not no friend or no kin to me. Anything else I want to add about this review of the movie? To be honest, I thought this was better than the Mia Cooper. I had more questions with the Mia Cooper. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. You know, maybe like, comment, or subscribe or whatever. But that's all I got for the divorce in the black. And you mean, and then Dallas, why was you mad? Like, you was living good, sir. It looked like y'all had a nice house, well air conditioned, fully furnished. It looked like Ava could cook. Did they even say what you did for a living? What was you doing for work? And Ava, why did you even go to Dallas? You mean you pulled up to the trailer park, knew what the whole family was about, and you still chose to marry into that family? Even with the mama not liking you? Y'all don't get me started on that part. But even with the mama not liking you, and it seemed like the majority of the brothers, did you not see all those generational curses you had to break, sis? And then can you imagine bringing a baby up into that situation? Ava, no. You too smart to do dumb shit. But I'm glad it's over. I'm glad you with B&G, girl. We all lived and we learned. But baby, I thought we lived and learned in our 20s. I didn't think we still go through shit like that in our 30s and our 40s. Ava. If I had to rate this video or the movie, I don't know, like, are we doing like 1 through 5? Are we doing 1 through 10? Or what we doing, stores? I really rate it on if I would really watch it again. And I think I would do Divorce in Black. I would probably watch that again. I know I wouldn't watch the Mia Cooper. I know I'm not watching Mia again. But the Divorce in the Black, I think I might watch that again. So with that, I mean, if it's 1 through 5, I would probably give it like a 3.5. So, you know, let me know. Did y'all enjoy the movie? And what other questions did y'all have? Okay? What other question? Thank God sis was wearing a slip underneath that dress. Thank God she was doing that. And where was the daddy at? Like, how many kids did she have? Didn't she have like 7? Did the daddy leave? Was he caught up in the lifestyle as well? Like, baby, what? So many questions. And you mean to tell me out of all her sons, none of them had cheering? None of them? That's it, y'all. I'm going to catch up with y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.